of Ghana's youth. And to our incredible trainers from Ahofade, Habarata, CETD Handmade, and Safe Haven, thank you for showing these young people what is possible when skill meets vision. This is Ghana Grows Empower 360. My name is Yavita, and yes, Ghana Grows Hope Day.
Alright, yes, some will be Aquaba, Emfa, Embra, Costa Television, Cape Coast, and Ebnada, a good museum, Yadin, Ebramaya to the Central Sports Arena, and I did Eba, and Ebra Day, free summary copies to be new Ebepo, Yakudi Museum, if any man and any Akabum, transfers and all, Egusua, Ecoso, now, other issues were now friendly matches in the so, Ecoso, Yami Atuma, Real Madrid, Ebo game. I uncle Fakensi, you don't want Super Cup final on Tottenham. Now, your meeting just says squadra PSG for the corner, Juna Roma, and Cameroon. It's Ama Brantiano, where Gabulita, some Manchester United, ever fan, and other clubs, a be ever fan, you don't want some Eddie Eba, Alexander Isak, or say Liverpool, do no, and you pa. The ball about Edema Newcastle, and you over season on more, or better also on more. Eti ye don't some Eddie Ebramo and so ewa. Any other issues in our one, ye can abom and so the abom ye befie na a fisher ye de Abramo Gaka top for officials and so about to doctor Nyawuna Utamakuru and so Casadi Afa a ye third tema a ye cat and I say Ghana Football Association Omo Embrano I went to say almost Omo cat between a third terminal Nyawuna Utamakuru Akasa Eddie Afao ono wadi FA president da eti ye don SMP enso Eddie Eba afei Dalad enso di nkomo de afa Black Stars ehun afei so eye how to folk goalkeeper eye Benjamin Sare enso akasa ye don SMP Eddie Ebrem we ana ya bobo no a yaka abom se ye di Ebrem enso ewa ha midin e de Collins Afane Joe Boy ene eye Peter enso ene ye cameraman on duty afei so Benes ana ehwe ama ye ko live on Facebook and YouTube and also on so umba Facebook bra oba like share ni ja comment so fa to one o de ko search box ni bo Costa TV Cape Coast bo show like share ni ja comment and so fa to ye be kind kama and so e dia ma ebi e wa hanu ma ono me kwama no ba ba seminam and so e di ama ye ti me ba na me ba ye di nsem no kakra e di egu e dia ma me komra sisia. Enso enfabra dwumadi no eso na yenko amanane ni mfa sem no enso emfa embrem dia ye be hyase ye be free eye Champions League qualification no enso ekoso na ene games enso Copenhagen enso letrefe no ni Mamo FF enso abo Samson Afanabachi any final enso bebo Victoria Present any Rangers enso bebo Club Brugge any Salzburg enso ebo na sanso ana Ferencvaros any Lugaret Raska enso ebo na Afri Benfica enso any OGC Nice enso ebo na ene friendly game no Grasshopper any Bayern Munich ebo WSG Tirol any ebo sanso ana Monza any Inter Milan enso di Puma yede enwasam no ede amamo ye sha say the free Spanish La Liga nim onse enra me beka jam say Villarreal any Barcelona omo La Liga game a nyame yadoma ebeba so e La Liga nim no match day 17 no the meeting enra me beka ye say anhwa na game no omakobo enso e Miami US na enra enumere no ene beto dwa say omajatum say game no enso bekoso enso Miami Hard Rock Stadium ho ana ebekoso na so gise UEFA any FIFA enso egitum ansana nyame yadoma December ana sa game no enso bekotizi La Liga mpanifo ne de Spanish for no omaja tumti yehwe say UEFA ne FIFA de no enso approval enso beba ye de enwasem no ede amamo na sa game no koso wo hono ma ana yebenya ne ntie se eye Barcelona ebenya be 5 to 6 million euros sa game no ekoso wo hono ma na afei Villarreal for no omubenya more than the Barcelona enso ebenya ne ntisa enso ana bekoso enso hono ma ye de enwasem enso ekwakofa hye Benes Fatu Sumame na yenhwe Jesse number 30 ana Benjamin Sesko enso ehye ewo Manchester eno ene da screen no so a onso wanya bia wo hwe enso ehoroma ye de enwansem no ede emamo Mame Hakraf Hakimi na meni no nkomo na Masamba eye Sesko ho Mame Hakimi na meni no nkomo onse eye Hakraf Hakimi right back edema Paris Saint-Germain boboko no na yebisa ne se na mo ne Chelsea ball club World Cup final no a ye hye mo no eye wo nwanwa no se o shoke ne pa o na obia po ani nda se Chelsea e bi show mu pa na nya sa 3 goal margin na omudi mo no na o say sometimes football eye unpredictable afin so eye team no na omu expect kura so omu be lose pa na nya 3-0 ana Chelsea enso edebe monti score line de eye no nwanwa pa se Chelsea etumi mo ekano miensa omu so entumi anti na mami Gioni di na Roma na mini nu nkomo nyame admo chena PSG ene eye Tottenham Super Cup final na baso na yemetinje se Gioni di na Roma enka squad a PSG ene kobo game against Tottenham no eno ama Brentford no omu ni relationship with PSG no break it down just say Brentford na yan say team no obeja bo ombo na yemetinje se PSG for ne say eye 30 to 40 million euros any price eda Abrantia no so na ni wages ni de e wosoro enti yehwe team a ebekwa kofa Abrantia no Manchester United enso abo ewuram ene Abrantia no ni agent enso edi nkoma hwe se Abrantia no enso beba bebo edi amamu na Chelsea for no numre ebeto dwa se omu ni nemu a ba nya metinya se Chelsea for no omu si dabi omu enko ho enti Chelsea omu focus enso awo aye Alejandro Garnacho ene Xavi Simons so a yede enwansem no ede emamo Mame Alejandro Garnacho na meni no nkomo na Manchester Abrantia no ote Man U de dabi da omo na Chelsea for no so say omukura mu nsem 30 million pounds ana United for no so see omunya 50 million pounds enti nkomatwetwe no guso a ekoso yehwe say United ebegiska no ana omonje na nyametinja say Chelsea for no say omonye 30 no na omonya swap deal omo for plus bi enka ho na Martin Nicholas Jackson Christopher Nkunku Azil Disasi ana afei eye Renato Viaga some press 9 way the Manchester plano omonka no mo for keska no no mo beja Brentford no enso emfa no ko anaso mo be straight swap deal enso ehoroma ye de enwasem na di tudwa na Garnacho na ana eye the oka o say waka Manchester for message o de mo ne say Chelsea eba omunji nemo apart from Chelsea team biaba jabi enti so man ton na man ko Chelsea a ene obetra eye Man U 6 to 12 months no obobo enfoma Manchester United obetra onum saa enso ehono ma ye de enwasem no ede emamo enso ewa ha na mame eye 6 square na mini no nkomo na Abrantia no wadi nkomo ede fa eye Manchester mu coach Ruben Amorim ho o say papa no oye great guy oye great coach onimadwuma papa no obona basopa yenti ensama eye Sesko ekan edfa the coach no.
Yeah, I think it's just a great project in general and can't wait to start definitely.
Did Ruben Amorim play a part in that decision, obviously wanting to come here and play for him?
Of course. I think this is really important part in general in football. Great guy, great coach, and so we're going to start.
Well, these are pictures of Sesko training for the first time with the team.
Way and some Sesko, our body coach.
I think there's more scrutiny on Manchester United just because more people in the country hate them. And that's just a fact. Everyone in the Premier League dislikes Man United, and they don't want to see them do well. So I think there is more scrutiny on Manchester United, whereas as England, everyone gets together. I think what happens with England is, I can tell you how an England career will go, because when you get over 30 at England, I think the fans start to get out. Let's play these young guys who's coming through, who are amazing highlights on Twitter and things. And I think
England, though, you know, is a company. Other countries, like look at
Italy won it with Bonucci and Chiellini, didn't they?
Exactly. They love them playing old, experienced players.
Walks has been having it for the last 5 years. He's been the best English right back probably we've ever produced. And but yeah, that's the way it goes in England. That's probably what people do need to be aware of as well.
Okay, way and some Jacob Maguire, and so I can't you know. Anna or describe Manchester United or say time captains, you know, Omuji friends and watching them what team come on crowd say Bruno dear now Bruno you'll be a timer or no Maguire captain or now Bruno Digiamo and so a supporter no one in the Casa Tizia Omuji friends and Bruno play a fantastic it is a Harry Maguire a kind.
He's a fantastic player, great leader, and most importantly, he puts other people first. So I think that's a big trait to have when you're captain.
What I've noticed with you, and this little time we've spent together now, is that you don't really need the armband to be the captain. It seems to me, and to lead. When
I was captain, Bruno gave me my full support. I lent on Bruno a lot, to be honest. And whenever I had decisions to make, I had people around me like De Gea, Bruno, Nemanja, so I had good experienced pros there, and I always lent on them. And Eric decided to change the captaincy because I wasn't playing in that first season. Yeah, I really wanted it to go to Bruno, if I'm being honest. And I told Bruno the same. I said, he come up to me, I spoke to him, I said, look, congratulations. And
what was that conversation like with the manager when he tells you? Because I've been in that situation, but there were roles. I was Bruno in that Leeds. The manager, David O'Leary, come to me and said to me, Rio, I'm going to make you captain in front of Lucas Radebe. Never spoke to me, never spoke to him. I was so embarrassed.
It was just a sticky conversation. Didn't feel as important to the club as what I did under Ollie. And I think if you're the captain, you need to feel the importance. You need to have the backing of the manager. You need to have the backing of all the team around it. And if you don't, it doesn't work.
Okay, way and some Jacob Maguire and two Ghana Top Sports. Now Alan Pardew, former a Premier League manager at Newcastle. And I say a Premier League so United any former Ayana Premier League challenging for a Premier League Ayana Munyade. So United our form now Omujino Munaswa Premier League Muyade because United challenging for title no so United and no Koye net team stronger.
You have to say it was really impressive. And the PR team was in full mode. Obviously, Alex gets wheeled out to do the honour to the ex-secretary there, Kathy, bless her, who I met, who was an absolutely beautiful, lovely lady. So a nice placard of her. The architecture was off the charts. The facilities look great. And all of that, of course, with the new players, will lift someone like Fernandes massively. You know, so there's a real good feeling, vibe coming out of Man United. It does strike me that, you know, the money that they're spending and the cutbacks that they've made and the pricing still feels a little bit off. I still think there's some room, you know, to engage with the fans a little bit, some sort of gesture to kind of say, yes, you're important as well. You know, they've more or less gone, the first team is really, really important. Let's get that all nailed down. And we had a lot of Man United fans, didn't we, talking about the disabled access, the stewarding, the ticket pricing, how it was all changed, you know, it was all getting cut back.
We had some really sad stories.
Mode, you know, and at the moment, looking great. And as I've said to you before, the Premier League really does need a strong Man United, and hopefully we'll get it this year.
Way and some Alan Padu, editor, into your 6 season way, and you be who's United team, no, say, and so our dear one seminar. And Mamma Makusha for them in New Cobana, Mitchell say, new registration for the first league match, La Liga, Edema, Barcelona, Omne Rayo Vallecano, no, you see, in doubt, in Jangana, Brentano, Omen to register on our first game, no, goalkeeper, Juan Garcia, or no, and very likely say, or no, a moment to register, and so I'm an first game, no, now, Gilma, Omane, Raul Mayoka, Everbono, ticket, you know. I'm say sold out. Omaton every na for stadium mobile game no and so far to sumame an mobile game no Rayo Vallecano for home na ticket no omusi ni nyina and so asa yede en wasem no ede mama referee Simon Hooper Jamaican just weekend English Premier League game I because and so Old Trafford Manchester United any Arsenal Bobo no game no referee obedi game no Simon Hooper ono ene begina finfini enso ato ayiram ama sa game no enso akoso for referee ma me na afre Portieni enso akose VAR room ho na no nso ahwe VAR se ne ekwa ebesi enso akọ enso ehoroma ene ehwasam no enso ede emamo enso eho yakọ yadim yade nsem ne be enso ede abram de amame ebereche eze na nyametin je se Tottenham fo no enso asa akọ bachi biem omo ekodi nkomo referee na that team no so no referee Sunday Manu any Arsenal bobo no wey ana ye expecting no ensu ewo game nim so no beba beginam ama sa game no ensu akoso a ye de enwasam ne de bamami ebereche eze na me ni nkomo ensu ewo ha na Tottenham for na sa bowuram se ebereche eze omo pa no emra ebeto dwa se Savinho ewo Man City omutu Edis Madison epla sanso na Son Humi eko enche kwa mienu aba beda odi sadia omuhina Savinho enso ene abrantia ne di enso edi ebereche eze iso ana Arsenal fo ne di na chiye pa ye de enwasem no edi emame Dusan Vlahovic na meni nkomo Juventus striker no ndebia ne tinye na ye de no to transfer tibia ma yade no to transfer team bi amba na nyametin je se abrantia ne se otidube fo no so tetete onyanko onko otena ho till next season na no contract ewu a na ofei waye free na afei ono so ekwa yade enwansam no edi emamo enso ewo na Talk Sports journalist baako ye fe no Adrian Duham o se Arsenal season wey ayo mafe o so muji Premier League no so manje a Mikel Arteta ewo serious trouble enso eho na wanyu so a enu ano no Arteta na wie ya ni yenti sama eye abranche no papa no editu dwa.
You may have seen on TalkSport social media platforms I've done a 1 to 20 of what I think is going to happen with the Premier League. It's tricky doing it at this stage.
It's hard, isn't it? It's always hard.
I mean, if Liverpool sign Isak and Mark Gahey, they're going to walk the league. But at this moment in time, I think Arsenal are going to win the league.
Do you?
Yeah,
do you know? But genuinely, so you're laughing. Are you
laughing.
No, you genuinely believe that?
No, I'm laughing at your face.
No, genuinely believe
I'm
that?
laughing at you falling over at a swimming pool, injuring yourself out for the start of the season. No, here's the reality, okay? This is the reality. What were the problems with Arsenal? They weren't defensively. They had a really good defence. Midfield, Zubimendi is an upgrade, I think, on what they had before. I think he's terrific. I think he's a brilliant player. And Gyökeres finishes the chances that they've been making. Now, you can point out certain areas of the team. I know Arsenal fans aren't totally on board with Martinelli. Maybe there's something to be done there. I'm not a big fan of the keeper, but, you know, these are just opinions.
Yeah.
That side, having finished second 3 seasons running, with those improvements and the money spent, I think should be winning the league. And if they don't win the league with that side, that's got to be the end for Arteta. I mean, how many more upgrades to the squad do you want until you're ready? And by the way, he has set Gyökeres up for a fall by saying, you hear what he said about...
He won the chances.
When he goes through one-on-one, he's going to destroy you. Well, you know, first game of the season, Man United, if he goes through one-on-one and blasts it into orbit, then Arteta's going to look like a fool. So sometimes I just think he should just step back a little bit. It's great for us that he says all this stuff, Arteta, but not great for Arsenal and not great for the players. But I think there's a big pressure on Arteta. But with those upgrades to the squad, he should be winning the league, shouldn't he?
Way and summer across so and so touch for say dear 17 and dear mamma for you cook here than I mean come on to say the agents a year funny Ramadan and so any a year coach I friend and slot aqua tenacity dream come on say akurat Nabrantiano ni foot to say it would tibim Anna o ma catch any pain say Abrantiano or stay yin and say downiness echo Samson Luis Diaz echo na a year Diogo Dalo a year Diogo Jota and so film we free assassin so enti ekwan e da honom e de man enti mama ni enko ba bia on stay no mo be baby and so e de na sha ye de wansam no and so e de atu dwama mi Moses Caicedo na me ni nkomo abrante na di nkomo na Chelsea me foda no o say ono ye bisa ne say na season way e de ne expect no so for sure season way or babo season way better. And I seen last season, I'm see, hey, and I say, and I do trouble because last season, Criano, Kakra boy and Ukrano, Nanko for a bonity, one of the most for the sir, and what assassin so best DM for we are here. Nobody the D first 5, the D album. Now or say or better the last season, just performance and I say, a judge them not say, or no, the sky is the limit. Enti Munyabatre, obey your baby, and so they watch Chelsea. Bobo Kona yedi and one summer and so to Gamame Aaron and Simino Chelsea Mufoda a defender Mokofano na Yametin just say a year Enzo Maresca say oh Marcodano Enco obeste ewo team initially Nanko Manako struggle loan na Yametin just say Levi Cowell Epra enti enu ama abrante no omuso mu manu nko babia enti abrante no enso estate team no mu a yede enwa asem no enso ade ama mu Paris Saint-Germain and player o my signing enso ba ko adifiri eye Bournemouth defender ba ko afiri ho enso aba na abrante na that TV no so no omo efa no 63 million euros plus 3 million euros it ukaboma eye 66 million euros and go for my business papa na born of 3 players o mu free wo no o manya skapa eno ne kakra eno nso efiri ho enso eba mama Hansi Flick ani dekwa fo moto so na ya mete se eye Hansi Flick o so ni dekwa ko tena se enso adi nkomo na enkomo no mu kodi no o mu hwe se eye o mu benya defender enso edi na baka o mu tim no a ye de enwasem no enso edi eba mekabe enso edi achem na Cristiano Ronaldo fanama me na me ni nkomo endo a e de beto dwa say finally ne girlfriend no Georgina one no engagement kama wa ware na fine na eno na nkofo bebire e bisa na Collins daben na mesra mo Ronaldo wanya sen afro wura 40 mo boa enti wanya 40 na afro no ware dia no pressure memo bia mama me ni e pressure bia enso wo kromo ha yesi aware ye ware ma enti wo na hawa wo de ware ma ye akoma no ye bobo ya de enti Ronaldo finally one ne girlfriend no Georgina enso aware a enu afefefe we ska wo fie ska ta ohunu na ababa no 24 years miria ma check in age no se si enso de aka kire mo na Ronaldo hu no achepa one na street sa ene abado todwa o ma wiawie bibia enra ana bibia enso ebetodwa na Ronaldo enso announce ye o say nani age o proud say one ababa friend Georgina o ma ware no finally eno so abaso enti de tia no ababoro afi no obe sha sia abon ye pa afi ana obe wu agum enti Ronaldo no ono ene ensem kakra Ronaldo enso bi tudwa ye de emamo na mame Chelsea omo striker no Liam Delap ana wadi nkomo o say omo bisa na say tournament omo kobo ye ewo US Club World Cup no ohun ni say no so eno makoye ewo mo na team no omo boa no place no old place no okoyero omo gina wa watu omo boa no enso ewo bibia eye kama ahead of season ebe komu no abrante no din komo e de fa ho yentie sama Liam Delap enso kan.
No, it's been an incredible 2 months. I think it was straight into it, but I enjoyed it so much, and I'm really excited for what's to come.
You look like you've settled straight in. You get on with everybody. How are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah, definitely. It's a really easy group to come into. I think all the boys have really helped me settle in, and the tournament really helped because we was away for such a long time. Getting to spend a lot of time with the boys, it really helped.
Such a short break between Club World Cup and then back for pre-season. Is that a blessing and a curse for you guys?
Yeah, I suppose it's we don't know, but we've not had long off, and we've only had these 2 games to prepare for Sunday, but I think we're all ready, and we've all got the mindset that we're going to go there on Sunday, and until the international break, and just be consistent and hopefully get the 3 points in all the games.
2 big wins in pre-season. Now you've got a clear week, I guess, to prepare. How important is that going into, like you said, a big game here at the Bridge next weekend? Yeah,
definitely. Obviously we've got to get everyone fresh. We've had 2 games in 2 days, and such a short break, but this week we can just use to prepare and build for the game on Sunday.
And starting the Premier League campaign at home, in front of these fans, that must give you an extra added sort of impetus, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. It's a special stadium, and to have the first game at home, it's a nice feeling.
Top man, wish you luck.
Thank you very much.
And some Chelsea striker Liam Delap and so the 2 Ghana Elijah Isaac and no number to just say or say Seligo a Newcastle for man and qua and almost the mobile from Mubium City or what trouble on board. Then Ghana to Kayano or no at the same thing now. I go say on one Chelsea on our Isaac and we are one. Some was more Uba Traway. Na ono kura no onte akwara na si onte na si say wo te wono team no ton ndi wo say membo team no o use bro football say disgusting do ya titi eno ne gabala agbala ne nsema ono so edi 2 50 minutes past 10 emre no ekọ ye di si wa ha na ye di nkomo enso dia fa ensema eno so eba so enso a medi gu wo enso erewa mo ebi good morning ibi aboko okay there am asi if you know going to yes, I know. Boys, no food, you're careful. Man, who home, my. It's only in Ghana. I think I should to I don't you once you may be sure. Hey, we will be done. Our boom difference.
Oh, difference. Yeah. Living like in isolation for a very long time.
Okay.
These days, no call it psychology.
Okay. Matthias. Bunch of one.
Yes.
Sure.
But
and also the assembly. Okay, but me can't crowd. Over to you. Okay. They are pray who call executive meeting. Yeah,
from Monday to Friday.
You are for the IFA.
Whether at school or at the other office.
Yeah.
Try
Sure. Sure. Aye. Touch it there, baby. So who now? Quite one such a one. Serious. Yes. The papa was here white. Or ma can crown all through about yes. Say taxi driver there. Say taxi driver there. Taxi driver there. Ah.
That's how I have estate one. Come for the one in the car on the man who actually believe in the way you
yes. No. Managing the dressing room. Because yeah, for can you just have no money. Taxi drivers, I can't say a year a silk senior and in your office to dress ye.
this year done and last year done. This year.
2025.
This year, so 2022, I don't hear kind of. So what consider for that just 1 year?
Okay.
And that guy don't you like?
Oh yes, yes, oh, fantastic.
There was this guy and another friend like Pragia.
Oh, I be Omoyana come out, come on. Ebi mo mo pija no mutum kura ne ho ka ayo ho ka ni. Okay. Na Babu Akusi na mezen say omohwe interest of Victor Lindelof so o free agent titi everything hard. O see the experience ni leadership qualities nti obi yamo. So because Jonathan Tah you ho ti o so nya bi se ho. Okay.
As usual, they be American platforms on those.
Yeah.
But Nipano, we see the band, we see the our wife.
I am. Yeah.
Into the original Aquina do not yet on acid. Number 4 Aquina do not sense K or your grandma for the Namia September. Affectionate. Maba, if you gain you
oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, fantastic.
As well as there is some small gala will be.
Yeah. What the kutunku bo. The noble serve of self-defense with the oh, fine. One who when you are near Bona Pie. Ah, Madam Michelle. Ah, okay. I know we didn't catch a man no walk for Banama. Okay. Oh, okay. Now, I could talk about one way.
Oh, I did train war.
Oh, okay.
Previously, you train war. Feet of one.
Oh, okay.
Feet of cave war. Or extra out of the junction, and there's junction. Yeah. Yes, one man.
Oh, okay.
Former boxer, one man.
Ah, oh, the Jim Crumble free. I didn't come. Okay.
This year, so I know upon that. Number 2, Collins, I don't quite the word of football.
Yeah.
Now, using Kubaka. I mean, Chassis, if you are France. And maybe any gun if you are, Omana, before the pie is France.
Okay.
My second nation is France.
Okay.
Because of languages, maybe and the affiliation. And how our France, man, what you did before was only 220. Also, a factor.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to the capital of France, that is Paris. I want to know because I am Moko. Now, Paris Saint-Germain, one club. What will you tell you there? 1971. But before now, you know, there were 2 maybe 1920s, 18 something. Even Paris FC was established before Paris Saint-Germain. But after they take over the band, now officials the PSG club, also dominance in world football. You know, a Paris Saint-Germain, in terms of European football, the Champions League and the likes, what to players who we are seeing in fact, but after we move away from the big name stars now, can say they are the defending champion or the reigning champion of the UEFA Champions League. French League was Senswaji, Coupe de la Ligue was Senswaji, and a Coupe de France and so was Senswaji was the sea oil on another under the tutelage of Opinion of Louis Enrique, to assembly or from Kakrama, which you know what you oil trophy was the sea oil on another. Now, Collins, one player people oil team, or the other way, that is Gianluigi Donnarumma. A very full footballer like myself, I watched Donnarumma when he was 16 years. Okay, AC Milan. Making debut. After that, opinion, no friend about to be dry. I don't want Donnarumma or baby that way posting. Now, Donnarumma got the posting at the age of 16. I rented performance who compared the AC Milan name. One signed to a professional contract. Okay. It's not Obia in the Gianluigi Donnarumma will be the face of AC Milan for arguably 20, 15, 30 years to come because he was still young. Yeah. Oh, but to go to Pennsylvania, the more they grew, the more they got experience. Now, actually, the way a man at Donnarumma, Opina gets in the way we team now, more body will be a okay. Because AC Milan, I rented him for he was made a captain of AC Milan. Okay. And by the time Donnarumma AC Milan, contract extension. Oh, okay.
No pack to him.
Now, Brentino, or then the boy club is in that, or then Nigeria, no copy boy Paris Saint-Germain. No, Okopiagino, he hasn't been bad. He plays in Ancasana Ward for that Gianluigi Buffon. And no good placing the same place where we placing with the Italian national team. Okay. Newcastle Donnarumma is the captain for the Italian national team. Oh, yeah. Or not only the one in the absence of our Brentia, Warford Oye Jorginho, or not only the Oye team. Now, this is a guy, Okopiagino, before seeing his expert, he was brought into the team in 2021. Now, 2021, I was Gianluigi Donnarumma was in the bed. He came alongside Gini Wijnaldum, Lionel Messi, Sergio Ramos, Marco Asensio. These were the guys. That season, the PSG transfers in our year, the whole world won the best transfer. Yeah. From Obia, yeah. Now, Donnarumma Babi a mainstay. To the extent that the PSG team now is arguably their best player in defense. Into Indonesian in fifth. Because defense is made up of the right back, the central defenders, and the left back. But Donnarumma needs to play to show how we save balls into Indonesian in fifth. Now, one is I want some woman there. Donnarumma say, already performance now. He deserves an extension. One. And the PSG was an extension was able to him. Now, was an extension to Donnarumma also the Muscana PSG team and 1 year into 1 2 fan. Now, PSG is okay, fine. Hang on and Shazi. Another issue I was raising there, PSG projecting for the Ballon d'Or. Because already performance and Kayabo Vitinha, Yabo Hakimi, Yabo Usman Dembele Muzino, or the Yabo Onsu Donnarumma is into PSG. We're supposed to project on sharp Brentia from Donnarumma. PSG or your problem.
Now, one woman happening.
I want to project Ballon d'Or, to be honest with you, goalkeeper into India. After that, we are seeing goalkeeper into India. Because if a goalkeeper, and what is this German guy saying? Manuel and continue 2014. Okay. And the way Ballon d'Or national, one is what football, I should work as assistant and work with him.
But in Carlis, in KB, I'm going to for fun.
It's not so feel the PSG when you see fine. And the CCR or compare the PSG there. He has to make sure they will project him. Another contract will first can be found. And PSG are moving away from the era of signing players on huge wages. PSG move away. And I've read an argument on family PSG. And the PSG is why I want to get there. I will never mention not a man killing Mbappe. And me and crocodile. You went to the grand hall. I feel you could pay me. Jenny and go. It's Sisiano, Yako Oyele, Yako Fabrito for Lucas Chevalier. Yes, now Lucas Chevalier is the second choice goalkeeper for the French national team. Oh, okay. After Mike Mignon, on a second choice. Okay. And then for Leo Kuluma, he's their best goalkeeper. The French League not Okolo, he was second to Gianluigi Donnarumma. Same percentage, he was higher than Gianluigi.
Goalkeepers who say you go with your Ballon d'Or nomination or won. Okay. It's no say Papa for Lucas Chevalier is now there. Now Gianluigi Donnarumma, second event the team you need to fight for your position. Yeah. Or you Lucas Chevalier. Because Sevranovic, that guy from Russia, on why that to know number 2. Into Aja to the Orbo as a number 2. It is a Chevalier who happens there, then you need to compete for that position. Okay. And to PSG are really clear to Donnarumma that look, we are not going to make that mistake. Neymar, the Mbappe is only in 1 year. You made a mistake. It's either you are being sold for 30 to 40 million euros or you rot in the team. Now, unfortunately, teams with a World Cup player in the yellow card. Now, Italy, Napoli, our goalkeeper, Alex Meret, imposed. So, I'm going to take the number 1 position. Okay. This guy out of Tottenham, Vicari. Or I will take a position. Fantastic goalkeeper. Thank you. I went to Bonuku. This guy will come for the position. It is our footballer. Never know I last year. It is up to you. In the PSG, I've given you the ball. Donnarumma, it's either there Baba back, Nagana Baba will concern, and now the team will be or Baba for. Now, we come on to go Chelsea, Manchester United, and a watch beauty. And a Manchester City, mistake a while today. If they knew there would be opportunity for Donnarumma, come and James Trafford and Baba. And go to Otega and Donnarumma will go to Man City. But since you know what for James Trafford, I know another issue. I just said we are over James Trafford on loan. Okay. No offer for Donnarumma was here then. I didn't know. Maybe unless you want Anderson for. James Trafford will be a second goalkeeper. And to the likely team at Donnarumma will be a quick is Manchester United a world goalkeeper. And then Chelsea. Chelsea they would have revenue for Robert Sanchez. You said we send the passes to me in Tata Moya. I'm 19 up, Oh yes. And says explanation coaching at the baba. I wonder when I can.
It is with Manchester. Okay. Now, as a crowd of Manchester United are looking for a goalkeeper. But the issue is, Onana Bainde, one has to leave. Or they're critical. Preseason, Onana will more games because no injury. But in the Onana starts training.
Or prepare Sunday.
This guy is one of the strategists. And after Bainde in the preseason, though he hasn't been convincing, but in the preseason, you are on your back. So I think the opinion of Rubina on Sunday will use Arthur Bainde. But another goalkeeper, Manchester United, is a better for sending the mass of Anderlecht. The football coaches, you prefer even your first choice, second choice, and third choice. And all the goalkeepers need to understand. Okay. Now, the question is, Andre Onana and Donnarumma, these are two world-class goalkeepers. First choice is one of better. That would be the question. Into all there, a critical. So, are they going to sacrifice Andre Onana? Saudi Arabia for now. Saudi Arabia is why away. Was this game was Babu. So it is on Manchester United Day. Another Atta by the Akko from Gianluigi Donnarumma. The masses at Manchester United will need a new goalkeeper because they believe that society will waste.
The Bayern the no one or no qua. No, who put a drama by no one who can't. Most of them some performance, Robert. Oh, okay. Your goalkeeper's coach. Enjoy your performance or training ground. Donnarumma is better, and Onana is better in training ground. He has not too much in your performance. We will see it. Okay. That is the issue of Manchester United this year because team knows on Collins. I don't know how it offer for Manchester United. But Obia or tactical person knows that Manchester United will advantage than Chelsea because they are not playing any European football. One week. I want to also advantage. 2015, I'm trying to the same thing. With the same formation, or the League with Chelsea. Chelsea were not playing in any European competition. And FA Cup will start in January. Until from August to December, Manchester United will freedom. One more Carabao will be EPL routine, 1 game a week. Until they have the advantage than Chelsea and the Arsenal. More than their players now is over Joe. But the problem of all Manchester United is the midfield. And then Martin, I'm getting Bruno Fernandes can't do that work per day. Frankie de Jong will pay more in the price is really cool. Say, Baleba team, oh, the price now right now. Manchester United will give them someone like 60, 70. Was more of budget. No, I can't be a hard on Sibino association. Was more bright in the money. No, it's Donnarumma issue. We are waiting to see. Serbia, no proving team. Because we should team so we will be now. Barcelona has Chesney, Stadium, and Juan Garcia. Madrid has Thibaut Courtois and Andre Leu. Liverpool offer Giorgio Mamardashvili and Alisson Becker. Man City was James Trafford, Ederson. Arsenal, David Raya, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Chelsea or Reverend Obofo or team. Look back to Madrid where you black.
You get Atletico Madrid or black in a one or so. Team. Manchester United has Arthur Bainde Onana. According to the weekly Kakra, or now actually teams here, Echo, Italy, Napoli, they have two best goalkeepers in Alex Merritt, one Echo Inter Milan, the same thing. Jan Sumo team. Juventus has a very good goalkeeper in Gregorio. He's very good. One man, this backup being very good. And this will and Donnarumma playing for AC Milan and Juventus will be a disaster.
Okay.
Because of the rivalry, on time, they will be AC Milan and Juventus. AC Milan and Juventus on time.
Say Chelsea for racing on Picky Pandi and Camille Short say, and Comudian Cabana day 30-40 and Chennai. We have
25 million. But wages, one year as summer or 1 hour. Collins, away from that, Atapapa, Eja Musukumaniwa, Cristiano Ronaldo, Yamanaba, seven children, when I did the sea anymore, the Buchma coffee, now Bushia film, now Bushia Fata say, now I got to the seaside, no, they be. or then what's not as the Kuna.
Yeah.
Now, you're a young coffee when you go Fiana, I can say, you know, corner, by force on take but no more, only in your in our see a jack attack upon why you think you're about for so many years when you're about you're going to be serious about because Oko to your committed. And now, said you, Ronaldo himself, some years. Ronaldo in England, the party and himself. He was very promiscuous. The many of us didn't imagine. Oh, young on the mouse society. No, I was a son of Rentiano. Oko Ronaldo, whatever they do. But for G2, people think that Ronaldo Jr. or your Rodriguez or your book, or your Ronaldo, a block of baby, a flow fruit, no, I mean, the map for Ronaldo. So, no, Muslim, I'm in from an hour. Yeah, when I walk I want to delve into that. And I would be white, the food, white, and do not do my name so. My name is Swab. Oh, watch us well back. Yeah, when you're the mistake, qualities. Yeah, Obinia, 10 million per Sherman now. You 5,000 can I be? Ronaldo to be never shall hold the I said, when you're in plan by Vivian and the mother has been so vocal in never now about Ronaldo each and every day. Piano, or the man Nancy. In some one about the day, only Rabano, and then only water and Nata, opera what's now as the Kuna. Finally, after 10 years, 11 years, they decided to stay together. Young of now, we now tell me, and you shall one man tell me, young coffee. Number of yes. Also 10 years old. On the school. And then you come on and tell me, and young man, cast a woman. Oh, when I see Passion. Now, Bakubu, John, oh, Yanko. Put a open Pamatawachi. So I wouldn't. I've now read. Yes, Miss Mugus already. And one on if there is somebody, oh, baby, or no, share or break. And one on and one on and one on. It's your word about colleagues for me. Alejandro Ganacho. You see, the story is so funny to the extent they are. Boy, and he's pushing himself to do. When can Chelsea team know about sale? But say, record actually, Chelsea Mary won't be our approve. Approve in the sense that we are not a family now. Chelsea, Sebastian around my anymore. Chelsea will come Manchester United with among these months. Some you thrown over them. We come Manchester United with one matter. Since we come and money matters. You want to work over years a matter, dear, five. Now, can I one baby, right? My Fakao was a Bakaya. Blade new blade fan is to teach a woman. No, Alejandro Ganacho, I'm not saying no Chelsea on fire, but the way a man and boy Waka and he's just 21. Waka and you never. It is very wrong. When you're good advisors. And I'll blame Manchester United for us. Central America, and to tell them all of you. Say, after Manchester United team now, one of the other more than one to keep it. My means starting future. I went out from Ravel Morrison. We be out for the football champion. Ravel Morrison was talented and Popa, the Singer, and the likes. If this has been from a guy, say Las Vegas in 2 days today, he's never seen a talent like that one. What happened to you, Okowis? How did you feel Manchester United? Look at the attitude of Popa. People and ask me, I will repeat this thing on your set. He is the best passer after post-school Sahina. Kevin De Bruyne, Popo is the Bruyne is nowhere close to him. But De Bruyne is efficient. Okay, on the urban day, efficiency and De Bruyne is wrong. But Popo's best talent was never in that. Okay. And they can some good in some of it. Yet it's a Brandon Williams. And then you can say, no, the man. Why charge him? I find him guilty. These are Manchester United Academy product. And as it stands now, Alejandro Ganacho, no, I'll be the next one. Could they wear a man or carry him? And this boy, Eric Ten Hag, I said, because in Alejandro Ganacho, United look preseason now. Of course, show the way the owner will show up in Japan. They want to demote to the local, or yet, I can know, Usa, or 18 years, Mama Ben, or a big idea. No, that Alejandro Ganacho is kind was a common contract I was signing at that age, giving him £120,000 a week. I was never aware of this guy. It's come off a phone. I know their setting is quite different from our setting, but a corner of our handle when we need it. And after a defeat to Tottenham Hotspur, which we will lose over the Europa League final, no capacity of comments now. I back will be now with the Otumi standing the ground that I know the natural. Uncle Petit, now uncle. I stand and I back with where we will be. I back will be now. No, the question is Chelsea there, position there. Everyone knows. You see the competition for places or one. You are going to compete with Estaval, Japedri, Abreto Christopher Sawanqua, and Jeremy Bilo Gittins, and you will compete. Pedro Negri, only what was it, and you will compete. Listen to Josh Champion now, you are going to compete with this one.
Tarek George, Josh, you know what you want.
Tarek George, and you think Equa, everyone is going to just throw you in.
Or Gittins, if you're all your Kakin Krana. I don't know what you mean.
And he forcing for a move out there, operate or Chelsea. Fine, it is decision, it is dream, operate or Chelsea Football Club. But how is he going to fail? Let's not forget, Argentina national team at some point not come. But since I know every slot.
Okay.
Copa America will be one go. Argentina team last year, one go. We're losing the position. Look at Franco Mastantuno and Celino. Look at the game they are playing. Let's say better than 10 World Cup season. And any transfer you are going to this will be behind. It is very behind your transfer World Cup. After World Cup, to say if you are Alejandro Garnacha, you should check all these things. Then we'll have a decide. If he moves away from Manchester, I'll be happy for his own career. For his own career, remember, because football, let's say, as a football person, what career is reaction to Melbourne? Say, Elbow. You're from the Exeter United, and as a Leeds United, that's all career, all your fruitful, your successful. Oh, yes, no one said, Apple Manchester United, Barcelona, that's all career, you move on that I'm not in a board there, and some say you. I'm the Yankee, so the career is very important for his own career. If he moves to Chelsea or any other team, they won't change them 30 million. They should just stand somewhere. 15 miles watching, one family, or two. No one down. So when the 45, not the 5 adults, and nobody cares 1.4 because you're going to pay 55 for play. I could put you 70 for play. United will take 30 million. Okay. Alejandro Garnacho, then last year, Alexander Isak. My church on several platforms there. This guy is handled the situation on one hand.
To 2 more minutes.
And you see, what we be one more 100 players with work. More offer on managers. Said you down hand to be fellow manager to what to do time. No from manager. But Abrofono,
manage social media and
or lawyers.
Okay.
You see, Yankasa, Alexander Isak has 3 years on his contract. More will be a leave over 3 years on a contract. So Newcastle can decide that for 3 years.
The one one tower. Work up was over.
Until 26 years. After 3 years,
29.
Only for
Sweden.
Sweden now, I have a pretty good award for.
Only me. We shouldn't have a bomb on my World Cup.
Victor Joker seen this away the arrowhead. Since I Sweden one way dangerous. Alexander Isak, Anthony Lander, Victor Joker. In Sweden, in the beginning now. And you see, Newcastle, what the baby Sika, to be young fan. After the Saudi takeover, the Muslim is away, or Alexander Isak for 70 million from oil resources like that. No, that and funny enough, we were proven when Sikana was a chairman on your field. He's the fastest player to score 50 goals in the Premier League for Newcastle. Into a channel on your field, keeping a bench right.
Okay.
Now, Ophelia open your own move. Now, open your own move. A corner off of them is in the right way. The problem is Liverpool. Liverpool never go. Now they have to go to it. Are you going to start? Question mark. Honestly, another.
For whom say you're probable.
And since you answer, Liverpool so attest what is new there. Alexander is second over. In this kind of Newcastle, near the butcher, Newcastle. And Newcastle so pay Liverpool tax, no boy is tax today. Say, you are striker, over the place where you are made and call. Inside Newcastle, what I meant to offer, oh, yeah, Benjamin Shesco. Don't remember team. Initially, no, I will wait a ticket. Make a ticket over Liverpool. na Benjamin Sesko e go chase kaka more than Manchester United but me catch it for there Benjamin Sesko go to Manchester United say okay in as much as Newcastle what people are going to have in million the boy go Manchester United because the boy had already decided and United you lost to Manchester United Newcastle were Champions League go for years sorry we Europa League and Newcastle United as it stands now they are offering better opportunities to play than the players are.
Okay.
And since I Newcastle in they can't risk it. Collins, where Newcastle United one attack. So they go to near yet and they need a Rabio MC and we actually this near Papa.
No, okay.
Because when you attack is I'm going to go there. In Sisi and Waka will Esla Anthony Delanda Nahapi Pants. Because we know we start Premier League season ahead of next Saturday, one on the
so Mukas, it says Kunyani, you won't go for research.
Is it ever you have business? So Brentford is in your radio, what you have 29, Brentford is 350. You get the whole issue. Into Newcastle season,
Oman, of course.
I am tempted to leave there anyhow. Watch it in Zim, and say, anyhow, no common. I say, we hear players. It is true. Baby, or common, tournament or common, said you have 5 Division 5 football. You need quality players to compete.
Okay.
And to say, Alexander Isak, and then come out one day, no, go to a Newcastle, no. And the house of what I said, when you're committed players, Isak can reconcile football. Say, Isak, but push you 1 or 2 to Newcastle. Support us now with you.
So we are with
okay. Alexander Isak, they should just go for a gentleman agreement.
Okay, but we will have a
this is the team, young Monanda. You also said that who was chasing you? Chasing you, but we brought you up, and now you are arguably one of the best strikers in the world. Into yourself, I was about 1 year before me. So 6 months in Buffet for me. Now you're from people because he's a record transfer market in a room. I'm going to strike a back.
The Jackson Yan and system in the most. Grisa
Jackson is appreciated by your business not a striker.
Oh, okay.
Or a second striker.
By Jackson, so Jackson.
Nicola Jackson is appreciated by Newcastle. But the whole issue is Chelsea's can award him. Newcastle who Nicola Jackson with 85 million.
You go to me, almost negotiate.
Into negotiate a Chelsea.
I'm your crying.
AC now is over for the loan as Bomon. So why don't you want to give Jackson a loan to Newcastle? After American answer. Into the issue with Newcastle, I feel for it how.
Okay.
I am your day. I can't want to wow for Newcastle. I know now ball.
This is your day. I told you.
No Newcastle correlation. No, but the 17th. Who this year now almost surviving.
Okay.
And again, on your Champions League. Champions League, you know, we're in a good state, but their performance wasn't bad. What about the Carabao Cup? Now they are contesting with the top boys now over the Premier League. Let's say when your players, let's say, I hope our season will be by your own behavior because anyway, it is a white plant. All of us are working with Anthony and I have plants because we have Anthony Gold.
Okay.
It's like using us some wine. Fifth no crafts, no vibration. They make crafts with the Jamal Association defender. Into the work of facing Lambo, Malik Jab, umbrella no support. Sven Boatman is injury prone. Kieran Trippier as it stands now, Union and Taylor Bokumunako.
Okay.
How I think for him, me as a tactical man and as a technical man, where he sits now on college, I am in part, you can feel very bad.
And all AB, tactical and technical man, and one. It is sanity. Yet you feel some of the trustful. Eddie Amamo and so 22 minutes past 11. You begin come on Eddie for Fissamona and then got a congress and a question. What's it? Media, Obian Hobaba. You yate. But how will you doubt?
Yes, we never advocates. Now, no, be on camera, be on for microphone, on Falco.
Now, oh, Mamma, come on, oh, Mamma, briefly. Yeah, I can. Enti ano no me twa mo abase ma me ba na me de fisem na guo e de awa me ba hihia Yes, I'm going to be a from Central Sports Arena live on Costa Television. Yeah, the first time no ego Eddie Mamo na just last year Eddie free former Gaka over vice chairman Isaac Kumsin or say one say proposal or third term proposal now Mujitumo or say a risk. I'm sure now question to see the tono EBS because question to see and you saw best could be no. And I say some analysis produced started EPP eba. Yet some Isaac Kumsin editorial.
But I should say emphasize that he made this also very point that Kwesi Nyantakyi downfall was some of this. People became angry because there were signs that he wanted to go again. After 13 years. And that is where number 12 came in to stop it. Following that, that number 12, and then normalization came in, when there was a chance for us to regroup and then amend the constitution, everywhere the stakeholders talked about term limit. Everywhere they have gone, stakeholders talk about term limit. And the idea was that it should peg at our Ghana constitution. Because some of them said that even Ghana, with our problems, if people will only use 4 terms, 2 terms, 4 years, 2 terms, to manage Ghana and then go off the scene for others to take over, then how much more our GFA? How much was the pace? And what can the person not do in 8 years if the person indeed? And we all believe that more you stay, more that you become stagnant. The Fanti so they can't say that in Soche to moi. You understand? So we have seen this. In fact, I'm calm because it saddens me that people could sit down for very things that they have come from to happen in their very eyes. Then they go for it. That is what I'm sure, and it has mellowed me. How can you say that you want to extend? I'm only trying to answer some of the questions I'll pick from the grapevine for being the reason that they are going. One day I've said, let's align with FIFA and CAF. First, understand that FIFA, it's an organization that don't have country. CAF is an organization that don't have country. I don't know if you are getting my argument.
Of course.
Ghana is an organization that have a country. FIFA is sitting in Switzerland. Okay? The organization is only being accommodated there. Even there, they are lost.
They are under the Swiss law.
Yeah. CAF, Egypt is only accommodating them. But Ghana,
this time, like CAF is even more in Morocco than in Egypt.
Yes, many things they do there.
Even now, FIFA has set up an African office in Morocco. But they will surely be under Moroccan laws.
Yeah, that is the point. When you come to Ghana, our GFA is Ghana. It's for Ghana. You understand? So you can't go and use excuse of FIFA and CAF to come and amend laws.
Let me understand something.
Okay, we and some former Gaka vice chairman Isaac Kumsin editor Ghana, former GFA president Dr. Nyaunya Otamakulu, and so I say GFA no your constitution ye agreement or say follow constitution. Yinti ono so ne sama okai editor so.
No, we have a constitution. And the constitution, what the constitution says is what must be followed. So what is happening now or about to happen, I find it a bit strange. I don't understand it. That's my position on that.
And some Dr. Nyaunya Otamakulu, etu dwa no say congress no omu kwere no omu na kwere no omu ko take decision for say third term no omu nyintum sa yenti sema opanyin no editu dwa say Ghana o say you will problem bi ana yenti the okaye
we will support such a move. And when I say we have a constitution, in every organization, definitely there must be laws and bylaws. As we have in our own constitution, we call it statutes. And the statutes have been stated clearly that the term should be 2 terms. It's been so. So why the change now? Somebody should come out with a reason why there should be a change. Even governments around 2 terms in this country, in the US, many countries. Why the change now? They should come out. For me, that's the
and some doctor nyawo tamakuru and so editu dwa owe no say problem no any dey because nkofo bebiri enti you problem na any dey.
Look, FIFA would not override, FIFA laws would not override the laws of these countries. The laws were there. I remember very well during the time of Kojo Banredu. I wrote a memo to Kojo Banredu concerning the way people are selected to various positions at the FA. The letter the memo got leaked, and that became a fight between myself and the executive council. Then I stated clearly in that memo that all future elections, all future positions should be elective, including that even of the chairman, even though I was selected by the President J. Kufuor. And the Executive Council went up in arms against me on the issue.
And some doctor nyawo tamakuru and so edi etudana Ibrahim Danlad abo edi amakotoko pen wabo Ghana your national teams no ni nyina wa pass it through the ranks ni nyina na owo Osiakan and so ewo Ethiopia na ewo ana branch na kasa o say ono why ready say Ghana omo invite na technical team no friend so mra World Cup qualifiers why ready so obaba beboa na Ghana a qualify yiti sama Danlad edituga.
Since I'm a Black Stars player, anytime I say many opportunity, and also I'm a Muslim, and as a Muslim, we believe in Allah's time. So if I may say that will be my time. We are there. We are just ready. Always be as a player. You need to be ready. Say the way you can make the country proud, make your fans proud, and everyone proud.
Are we qualifying to the World Cup?
Easy, inshallah, with Allah's will, and we know we will qualify.
All right. Yeah, that's it.
Danlad Ibrahim ana yetene nka na Heart of Oak omu goalkeeper okoda national team 2 matches bi Edema Black Stars ati ano ono number 1 ono ana demiti sa na yebeka no Benjamin Asare ono so say you qualify for the World Cup no eno the most important thing Edema ye iti ono obobo no oguso training na ohwe say nyame adoma qualifies no September ni no why ready say obeye na wa support Ghana and I say wabo Ghana na ya qualify ti Ghanaians no ohia ye support yenti Benjamin Asare.
Power no show. You think there's still September over back and
oh that you want say say no can no in charge into once definitely there qualifying na we here say na be Ghana for so benya energy.
Okay, then I'll catch Ghana for ahead of the World Cup qualifier.
Say no can and at least and sure and then so the mindset say na me ya be to qualify World Cup. See me catch supporters in Ghana mining now so we first support me say no this diet matches.
This is in Heart of Oak where preparation is saying This is with the Ebekon saying,
season behind the woman. Once I have bought season, you know, you starting, you
all right, that's it.
Wey Ghana, your goalkeeper Benjamin Asare, Anna Yatin and Cano. Now, Dream Chelsea, head coach, Rupert Dorman, and Swakasa, Ediafa, the head coach, coach, not only with Dream Chelsea, up to Kadu Zito, and Usina or Neguma, and the Mark Asante Koroko, or say, or Boba Panabaso, Nemo, Kotoko, or say, at the Kadu to Tim no Ababafano. Over Dream Chelsea, would move to semi final. Eti how much more Kotoko? Eti ono or support say Kotoko. The coach or Dream Chelsea coach. Wilfred Dorman or say Abdul Karizito or the Piper Eternity. Nembom Umusha Walega a very different issue. Interior or so they can edit to that.
Well, Coach Karim Zito is a formidable coach, highly experienced. He has seen it all, and I can only wish him all the best. I believe that the success together with Chalk with Dream Chelsea, he will be able, to maintain that success and even go beyond the semi-finalists. I wish him all the best.
So what do you think he can do at Asante Kotoko? Because you know him very well. What do you think he can do for the club as Kotoko?
Already the success are there for everybody to see. He's won the FA Cup. He's won another pre-season cup in South Africa. And, we all know Coach Karim Zito comes with a lot of experience. He's seen it all. And I believe that he will continue to transform this Kotoko team to make sure, they do very well in the league and also in the confederation. It's going to be interesting that I'm going to play, against my father in the GPL.
So when you meet him, how will it look like?
I mean, father and son affair. The respect is there, but we have to be very, very professional and very competitive on the pitch.
So what will it mean like to beat your father?
Interesting. But let's wait and see. It's still early days.
I know any and some Wilfred Dorman and so Eddie Tuga. Now, Mamma, Evans, Augustine Evans Habite, coach. Na Mindino come on. Yametin to say what the Basakafono, any need come say, Omra, na Omafa Timno, and so and head coach from Wabra. Abdul Gasari, Edin and Yachib Hato Folk, na Okobwa, coach Didi Dramani no, or no, I don't move and him say, Obeba, and so Ababe, Edumano, and so Ediamo, my dear one seminal, Eddie Mamo, na Ghana Football Association, on Sunday, Congress and Omoye, Omubu, Mashasi. Na Andra, and the beto just say, Access Bank, Umusi Kabi, a Kermuno. The means and where you Umatia Edama clubs no 30,000 Ghana cedis debt I no Umatia and so Edama club be intisa and so Enika cry and so if you Banama Megalka Omo top phone fishes no na fishes no Omo say fishes no so Obi winning 3 matches in Inano automatically Waji Intisanity and fishes in Kotoko. Any Bibiani Go Stars ever match the one. I mean, at my 20th. And a game no ever so na 3 o'clock. Omuya enumera na Heart of Folk any Heart of Lions and so abo enti omoa ene gusu nti say ya ti we point ana ye dey county and so na bonus masedi yi bia ma forma me na akoshedu Go Stars CEO and say extension omo ediba say ye quarter 30 quarter term no I don't see extension no enye keto kreku na I say omo odili away that kind of modify no o say omo yonko ma yentie akosegu CEO edema Go Stars ensema ono so kan edefa
extension of the GF to them it's not an extension of years of purpose. It's for the DFA. In my opinion, we should deal away with that kind of modify within the system. How can you say that an SQ can go for 3 terms and another angle you say the president can go for 2 terms? my opinion is, it is not about 30 years ago. Whoever thinks he feel sorry, he's capable of managing the affairs of the GFA. He's capable. If that person comes, he's coming to what? Contest for what? Simple, right?
Nti eno ne de ekoso o se tetem no man fa market de mu Ghana Food Association ana omudimom etisa ena no so efiri wo eba na mesia mo akon ase greetings from I can sing to you Eastern region and free and so eba kwabena yindi nkoma yentafere hu ne enko me monitor ye be free obo be amema etiefo any ahwefo
when it comes to this GFA, me for me, I always say that Ghana football no in Nigeria. It's Obiane boys or they what the other boys. Obia super dog or they would tune what you tune out. The college said you any mania son. Net as some anchor penny. Ne penny see Omen say as some crina a catch and no moon. As some young penny will go for. Into Mungo to escape, I can't tell what you escape. Inti, you see, say I don't remember the I said, require Congress. Congress never require, and pay media guide the other. And people be a babbity. Into one man or better what care on this. No, every year, a babble can win some as actually. I said, you information, you know, I have a communication to the listener.
Tasimu yenkanche mo fa simple be jatu.
If you want to communicate with me, don't report it. Catch and direct. It is a council chairman. Then I decode it. We decode was some no musma abana mu my mafa. But say I want to say a kawasa ne we are what tofa sami. Not every ginger one a catch now. You are even creating that fast. You go to my attention or class and we them away. Okay. And let's not forget them Congress are open. Yet you wouldn't want to catch Congress you come and give us the first story. A camera has not magic. One over to the Congress now. I was one to meet you. These same people will come back and they will come and give us
Abdul Salam Buna Puba Babon Tabaka Salam de so no de ono de
Abdul Salam a like a Gary Bruiser.
Omunyina omu ko manu tu na wo wetu aka chum zo mun ko David
so also what's in the area or na wa baba come on was some work and that they should forget it when you do it but it can be I don't have any problem there was no be and no ko bank ID anything and can use media guys more first hand information and will be to my when and there the mass me call is young watching it won't have got a mass inquiry information about different information. Talk about the actual info in here about how I can. But maybe I football is very easy. You don't need one information, name less I need one. Because just like any foreign country, Ghana, football, Africa, yeah, one of the nations that started football. But if you also work into football, so I eat my cotton cry. If your man was started football, African country, it is Ethiopia, Ghana, Egypt. And that's I know for the other. Yeah, I started football. But in the what is it? In the air, one way, we should get it first time. In 2 years. We read them all the best Congress, one copy of American and the football. No find them all way. You're football, you're pyramid. You're more one on Friday. But for me, going there, going to see old thing and coming back to come and be fast in just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, save you orange and orange. And some I can 2 hours and 5 minutes can't into Canada. That one they should get it. In some I can 2 hours and 5 minutes back at China. Into Kenya, but let's wait and see. One was one as now in Jawas, where was our brain, and let's wait and see. What is that? Take him as a start to no baby. And I'm happy they said you've been influenced now. No coupon up my wife, Ghana football action. And yet the bucket shares every 10, 15 years, and years 19 and to money. You know, and then you also said it. Why you be my work with you? We preaching where people want to tell you when it's about 1 year. This 13 years have been young. So we take effect that it should take effect from the next administration, not get a play on administration.
Okay.
Nti getting ko 2 years bia.
Nanka ye tetem na mum na ba.
Nka getting ko ko biemu. As I want to go into this whole tetem asem you know. Say ekombrema to the best of my knowledge and to some of the lawyers that are communicating. Also when there is changes back. Our next administration will take effect, not the current one. It is a college for contest the next GFA presidency. And you have a contest in I will be winner. I will not let Shasi them tell me. But currently, you can't even see what the create the president, His Excellency. They tell me, you know, Wabanifan, it is an amendment now, Koda, amendment to Yajatu. But or the next election or people will have to contest again. Assembly 9. It is a cat could be a winner, it means all for 3 times. After of Nazi, cat could be a winner all for 3 times. And when opening comes in Cassini, Yanka Chilumbe will fool and massing. And Musmatino said to you, wait for you can see you, I can't say today. Even if you are the best comedian, say etching with stage, yes. As a product, if you are the best dancer, say action will stage. What one there was only a few, but on them they are showing consistently too much. You know, was or going in a few. And to communicate was 72 times you as a book with me. And go, oh, but Ben would 2 times no what? It must be any amendments because we just went from normalization now to take over. Amendments in your country into the next GFA presidency over. It is 3 years on a take over, which means I'm going to communicate case cruise. But as far as he's still there, now Kofuro supports the idea of Ket contesting again, of which we all know that some contest are corners. Ket will win. Okay. Because my young club and the JTC actually, if you need your one to go and I one. Yet to grow her. And I hear Papa to about opinion you can't know. My cat is Baba, opinion farmer on farmer. You know, in Tiana Baba Tanana means West. They told us these things. So they do and regulate when you may be if you are dead. What I see one time. In this season, I can do cats. I as a amendment. BBS going to after our next place will be there 3 times and going to confusion Baba. No. But young and the Muna Yama as a Keto Kubasana could be no wage on the ESCO members who could be no wage now. One was the confusion in Abba. It was women education. If the educators and women in it as the communicate won't contest again, so be it. We are all okay. BBR and OCL1. And to access bank is kind of which in the Akan Amshire. Akan Amshire. Even the way we have time. May. May. June, July, August, man. What one I call no can be here. So now, at the end, I will become a sky bet for the common. So, access for them from by sky bet for then 10 years sky bet no sponsor or yeah, sky bet no sponsor championship. You did the Castle day. And you believe Mano is Casama. It's a mode of payment. In real life, last week, okay, if you are the last year, what I mean, asset management, 1 EU, secondly, it means mode of payment. One teams not entirely. That was why the teams were complaining. Only thing that I'm a contract here, I was saying there at the same production by Ghana Premier League. Most clubs in entirely. The area 1 million was more and surpass the ball. So Muko Congress, I go. And now today, when it's chum, it's almost 1 task union because what's nice, the club and judging by that there. And it's kind of very away. The first question I asked the features, ABDN were full in place. Yes, you can send mode of payment after first 10 games, a bit in the first 15 a bit. I'm a chair by. No, was meaning I was out. No, never go. Okay. We are in this country, away from football, and I'm fantastic. If there, I got in the 68 years, 1957, in the 68 years. And then you can because of Ghana, a developing country. 68, Ghana, a developing country. Are we serious? No, you're serious. 68 in Congo pension, or one. But then 68 will go on. We are all. In Ghana, 68 no means in Common Catching a developing nation. You are not serious. And you're serious. Yaki, yet Chroma, even DNA. This is just recently DNA was one of a forensic Abu Dhabi. This unfortunate Oban has one shot in Germany. And the goal line technology was started to implement. Got the goal line technology.
Okay.
Oban the man here referees no one break. Now you go on so. Even referees no equipment are using. Baby now call is in men trying to on your it is not working. Your commissioning, your body changes. Basa. You don't get you when you move. Say maybe I get not getting true. Now you get to you are still a developing nation. A developing nation. Yeah, rather you.
Okay.
College, I was school in a water call people the Ghana 50. In Ghana,
oh, my
for the time. No, I can't tell the Ghana people. Every school all will be 15 20 minutes.
Oh, such.
Watch it. In Ghana, we job a call. In Yamagana, it's in Yamana. No one sees it. Your kitchen will never be football, health, education, whatsoever. Your kitchen, imagine I want a video. Now, he said education aspect, me being an education is college. No, man, no, Patrick Razak for powder. So if you are on the phone, they were a powder on the phone, you have to put pressure to me. Even wash out of food.
And you cry, you go keep on.
Hey. On the phone, at this day.
Oh, Mukipa, second keeper. No more. Not some will be time. Or the fun and
what kind of joke is
my show?
Go for a ball, science and daytime.
Oh, move out, our place and I pay you, Paco.
Elbow a powder. No, like, let's be serious.
Okay.
Lacking in so many things.
Maximus.
Our for spirituality is there, but your science aspect, your football, you get with it. For me, I know the clubs, and we work with this club. We work hand in hand with this club. We all want the best for them when it is time for the Ghana Premier League or the Park. But yes, we are on train. Club administrators are on train. I'm just hoping and praying the Congress here working. In some papa no to if you want. Waba. Na clubs will be a video to in the Zayden or the Esido. And this season, the Shas, the way of the Jesse, and any Boko Stadium are on board. No one. A various stadiums, whether the Bet Mensa, whether Boko Sway grew a walk on him from. Very sled, no such mass radio. Home here can we. See, I'm a Ghana as a pro and day. You should get this thing ahead. You are life goes on. You'll be a when you die, the following day you eat. My people also sweet. As I say, way, I eat, as I have as I say, the crab woman, the supply you die. My name is Jay. You stop crying and you eat. You understand that it is your parks now, and our stadiums now. Unfortunately, we don't kill your brother, only it's been like 6 months now, 6 months down the line. And they're going to be able to get people have moved on. Kotoko come and play again. Not as much as Kotoko, over we never less and is no more part of us. It's a master that ever starts the seasoning. Obioboko Stadium piano.
Okay. Okay. Maybe me that's pa. Now, George say all the best. And now the MI watakwa. It is sanity. And so, oh. Semano aka na ya sati be jay be sori akọ no ya be sori akọ na hwana wo chia no na me yi na me one dey sa
my grandma, friend of Strawberry, no channel and Namazi.
Oh, okay.
Then grandma, what is this? Strawberry, you know, can also strawberry. Not because strawberry, yes, the first strawberry, I mean, cheer. Now, I mean, cheer, the boys in players. I wish all of them in the free season. They ever start the season, we should be in the free season. That was the upcoming season. Then to my boss, Dr. Richmond,
Sina most PRO.
And also to the NDC chairman Apia, Muslim chairman, almost even Kudai.
Yeah,
Then, in Atusan, Barakasa of Atusan, and a more for Conscitia, Muslim Chichi, for their support, and they are not too much. And when I ask me if you are a community worker, the boxing federation.
Oh, okay.
They can check us on Saberma,
Doctor.
Doctor.
Obedina ti ni abre pa ye ni abre papa
That's the good feel ya. And a penny to be to be. That's a job on there. If you feel what is it, the relationship with your shares about.
And one on
and share them and to your viewers and listeners.
Oh, that's it.
It's your own maybe essentially your bubble one.
A condo. Opa, Oba, no, what general number to comment and I said, the maybe. Say, Sabaka, I mean, Memfa, oh, Memfa. Menyasa, or Tromam Zoo for my EB. Why not? Me baba. What's he? Me ko ware wo he. Me pacho, me nyana ebia baba bi tia me ye. Me worry. You be kan wase be chire me. For pictures be two TV so no more. Sampa. I'm for one TV for Ibra. There be me not scared. All the time now. Right. Now me have much now. E o ba trouser chere when is there foot will be saying jikakra show. Enti